Hello, this is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. We're doing a training coaching video here just to build on our foundations. A lot of people want to buy stocks, and it's great. It's investing in hopefully some of the best companies in the world. And we don't want to trade it. We're not looking at 5-minute charts. I encourage you, don't look at 5-minute charts. There's too much emotion in 5-minute charts. It's much better to look at the weekly, the daily, hourly, maybe 30-minute when it's going through a pivot price, so that you have a better idea in is there strength in a chart. Something that's really important to remember, and I say this aloud, people talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. What are we looking for? We're looking for how people are voting. And how is that measured? There's one way that it's measured. It is measured in volume. We want to see the volume, and we want to see a volume surge. Also, we like to find stocks that have great numbers. This is a fact, not an opinion. Through years of research, stocks that have earnings up 40% or higher, or sales up 40% or higher on average for the last 2 quarters, outperform other stocks. And isn't that what you want? Why not stack the deck in your favor? Put all the variables, as many variables as you can, in your favor. It will increase your odds of making money. I can't stress that enough. Invest like you have to live off your investing profits. Invest like you have to support a family of 4 or 6 people. It's what I had to do. By the way, did you notice the word I used? I didn't say trade, I said invest. There is too much emotion in 5-minute and 10-minute charts. Bigger money is made in trends. Let them do this. Now I want to show you something here, just to build this foundation further. Right here. Scan for stocks, high earnings and sales. This is research. This is a fact. Focus on stocks that are leading the market. What does that mean? High relative strength stocks. Focus on stocks that are in leading groups and sectors. That's a fact to find winners. Key on price and volume selling clues. That is so important. You really like positive earnings estimates. So now we've made a recipe on what to look for. Now I'm going to slide this out and share this with you. Combine those foundations with price and volume analysis and simple chart analysis, and you can make money, consistently make good money. I can't stress that enough. Look at the charts. There's 2 schools of analysis. There's fundamental analysis, where you look at the numbers. We just addressed that. Focus on stocks that last quarter's earnings were up 40% or higher, or the average sales for the last 2 quarters were up 40% or higher. Focus on stocks in the top 40 groups. Focus on stocks that are above the 50-day. Don't buy low price stocks. They're low priced for a reason. Buy quality companies. Buy franchises. Buy companies that what they do better than anybody else. You're going to go shopping online? Where do you go? Amazon. Going to watch a movie? Most people go to Netflix. Going to do an internet search? You're going to go to Bing. No, you're not. You're going to go to Google. You focus on the best of the best. I can't stress that enough. If you do this, you will stack the deck again. The odds in your favor. And isn't that what you want? To have as many variables as possible lining up for you when you buy. Moral. Leading groups, leading stocks in those groups. And we know the characteristics, as I just stated, of leading stocks. So here's Micron. You can see this little shelf here. It's clean and simple. Just connect the highs. It's nothing fancy. Just going through here. Runs up, pulls back on decreasing volume. Just connecting the highs. By the way, at the time, this stock was in a leading group, and it was a leading stock in that group, and it had great numbers, okay? And look at the volume push through. As I stated, people talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. Now, let's take it back again. It runs up on decent volume, and it pulls back on steadily decreasing volume. It's above the 50-day moving average line. It's above the 20. It's above the 8. It's a leader. It's a leader. It was a leading stock in a leading group at that time. Advance it. One day. It pushes through on heavy volume. See the volume surge versus these days? That's big. And it pushes. This is something that you will find through experience. And again, I've been doing it since 1985. You're going to find the best stocks just push away. And I'll give you a great tactic. Look at the weekly, look at the daily, look for the volume surge coming in on hourly and 30-minute. These are the things we teach every day, and we do it real time. And we give buy and sell alerts to help our members, and they're on top of it, and they're making money. And that's good. Which leads to another point. If you have a very clean and simple entry above that white line, you also have a very clean and simple exit. And what would it be if it's falling below the white line? It's that simple. You don't have to wait for a 7 to 8% loss. If you have a precise entry, you have precise exit. And I can't stress that enough. So let's continue onward. Advance it a day. And it's going up. Looks fine. Going up. Looks fine. Pulls back a little bit on volume. What could you do on that day? Sell a little bit off if you want. Take it all? No. No. There's a quote that a lot of people use. You'll never go broke taking a profit. Yes, you will. If your losses are bigger than your profits, you will go broke. So you try to massage it and let it work as long as possible. Falls and bounces. Because you sold some here, you can weather that bounce off the 8-day. Everything is fine. By the way, because you bought it right, you could have sold it if you wanted at the low of the day, and you still made money. But the trend is up. Let it work. And you get this. And you get this. You can sell some into strength if you want. But isn't that nice? Look at that. And then you get that. Earnings. That's sweet. This is good money here, folks. And you get this. Walking up the 8. Starts to lose the 8 on a pickup in volume. You could sell a little bit more off. Starts to drop on a pickup in volume. The rest is sold. This whole move, did we ever look at a 5-minute chart? Nah, I don't even know if we looked at a 10-minute chart. You don't need to. Just watch it and breathe. Take it easy. Just take it easier. There's one example. I want to show you another one. Right here. IIPR. And I'll drag this over here. Clean tops, longer base. There's a maxim. Focus on stocks that do trade a slightly longer base. 5 weeks plus and longer is better. Now, I'm not saying you have to look at a 12-month base rate, but no. But look for bases, and I'll say it again. Look for bases and patterns that everyone can see. Why? It increases the odds they'll buy too. Years ago, I was trading with a guy out of California, and he says to me, Pat, it's so neat. I found a chart pattern that nobody knows about. This is going to be huge. And I said, got a question for you. If nobody else sees it, will that mean they'll be buying because they don't know it exists? He's like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, oh. That's why we focus on several different chart patterns that are clean and simple, that lead us and lead everybody to buy the dang thing. By the way, this stock's earnings, IIPR, Innovative Industrial, earnings were up 135%, sales were up 147% before we bought. You don't need both, but it's nice when you get both. Just go inside, you connect the tops. By the way, you see the slight volume pickup here? And it pushes through on a big volume surge. Going through this line. What do? You buy. You buy. Volume. They voted. Does this. Hanging above the line. Everything's fine. Goes. Comes down to the line, but on less volume. See that? By buying at the right price, you can handle that. Now, if you say, Well, I'm going to wait till it pulls about 4 points away from the breakout. What? No, the person who bought it up here, okay, at 95 bucks, they're down here near 90. They're freaking out. Don't. You buy at the right price. It's that simple. Volume surge. Look at the volume surge on that bar. Right there versus these bars. You buy. And it does this. Goes up. Starts to fall on a pickup in volume. What could you do on this bar if you wanted to? Sell some. Lock a profit in. I mean, you're up. You're in here at 90. The stock's trading over. You're up 30 points. You're up 33% of your dang money. Sell some off. Bounces. Meanders around. Goes sideways. Goes sideways. And watch this. What about that bar right there? Tell me about that bar. Okay? I used to teach on the university level. My final was 26 pages typed. So yeah, I love teaching this stuff. This is awesome. Tell me about that bar. People talk with their mouths and vote with their pocketbooks. They voted here. What are you doing? Selling. Selling more. That's serious volume. That ain't mom and dad selling. That's serious. Here, on the 20, and finally, right there, loses the 20-day, and the rest is sold. It's that simple. That's how you can run it. And isn't it good you had rules to get in, rules to sell some into strength, rules to sell more loose in the 20-day, rules on that bar and this bar to take the rest, and you made money. That's how you manage it. It makes it easier. I can't stress that. Here's something you'll find. If you have less decision making to make, you will manage your stocks better. I can't stress it enough. Anyway, this is what we do. This is what we do for the VIPs. We make training, coaching, instructional videos, and we make videos giving specific buy and sell alerts, and we give buy and sell alerts all the time to guide people in, to guide people out. And it only takes a couple of these to help make your year. Anyway, I wanted to share this with you, and I hope this helps you. It's what we do every day, and it's what we do every day real time for VIPs. And I thank you.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.